Hello YouTube, it's Si from Si Moto Photo. Welcome back to the channel. Some days are just better than other days, and today is one of the good days. I'm taking out this Street Triple RS 765 model, brand new, just arrived. If you've seen the unboxing video I put in the channel very recently, I just can't wait to get on this and give it a ride. It's a spectacular looking bike in this cosmic yellow finish. As you know, my channel is all about Triumph content. We're getting as much Triumph content up as we can, so please, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, stick your comments down in the comments section, tell me if you like this colour. The red one was the one that everyone was sort of talking about when it first sort of previewed this bike, but this yellow colour has just blown me away. Do you like it? Is it your choice? Would you buy the yellow before the red? But anyway, let's swing a leg over it and let's take it for a ride and let's see what it's all about. It just handles an absolute dream, this bike. I mean, it's so agile and corners so well. You just drop it in and it's like the front end, the feel through the front end is unreal. It just feels as if you could put the bike anywhere and it'll follow on. You know, they talk about, you know, the magic of Olin suspension, but the rear suspension on this bike, you know, it's firm, but it's so plush at the same time, and it's, you know, it's such a butter smooth feel, and you can feel everything coming through the bike, but without it being really aggressive and really, you know, bouncy. It's just so plush with it. It's got a lovely narrow waist. And just because of the way you're sitting on the bike, you know, with your feet slightly back and your head into the wind, although it's a naked bike, you know, you're braced for it. It's not battering you to death. It's just lovely. Such a nice bike to ride. You know, I think this 765 engine is, you know, it's perfect for the road. It's the ideal road bike. So you've got 128 horsepower, 130 PS from this bike, and 80 Newton meters of torque, and that's just plenty for anyone to have fun on the road. It's such a tried and tested engine. Well, it comes from Moto 2 obviously, so it's got to be, but you know, it's so nice to ride. You know, everything on the bike just feels really high quality. The switch gear, the brake levers, you know, the clamp at the top of the yokes here. Everything on the bike just feels so well put together. Oh man, it's so nice in the corner. You know, I don't think I've ever ridden a more agile bike, and I've had a number of cutting edge sports bikes over the years. You know, the super bikes, S1000RR, R1s, things like that. This just feels so agile. Such a confidence-inspiring bike to ride. And that induction noise, oh my god. You know, Triumph have come out with this triple engine. I've used it for a long time, and it's got such a big fan base, and it's no wonder why. You know, it's giving you the best of both worlds. It's giving you, you know, real good top end legs like a 4. But it's also giving you lots of meat in the bone around the bottom and the mid-range, and that on a road bike is what makes it fun. You know, this is a naked bike, let's be honest. Who wants a mental ballistic top end when you're absolutely exposed to the elements? You want that power in the mid and bottom range, the bottom range and the mid-range, so that you can access it and you can have fun with it. And that you know, that's the holy grail for this bike. it's why it's so popular and why it's got a kind of cult status. It's because it's so much fun to ride. I just love this colour, this cosmic yellow colour. See, to look down on that in the sunshine. I know the camera probably doesn't do this much justice, but really it's a beautiful colour in the light of day. You know, you can see the different shades through it. It's really deep pearlescent. It's just lovely. Oh man, you could have so much fun in this bike. You know, we're just doing a bit of town here now. I've got the bike in sport mode, and the feeling's actually really nice on the bike. It's not jerky. It's quite smooth on and off the throttle, so it's not an irritating bike to ride. And it handles. It's got really nice road manners at quite low speed. There's one thing that we've not put on this bike though, and I think any bike in Scotland you've got to stick heated grips on it. My fingers are a wee bit cold, I have to be honest. I'm definitely getting older, I think. Heated grips are essential. Such an exciting bike to ride. Just falls into the corner. No drama. Butter smooth. What a little bike this is. You've got show forks up front on the bike. They're fully adjustable, so you can dial this bike right in. Now this is factory settings and it just feels super plush. We're running on a set of Super Corsa tyres, so that's in itself a statement of intent from Triumph. You know, to stick those types of tyres on this bike, it says a lot. You know, it says what they think of the handling of the bike. It's really, really cold today in Scotland. You can see with the clouds up in front, it looks as if it's going to absolutely chuck it down. But it's gripping the road really well. It's really tight road holding. And it's lovely, the tank between your legs is nice and narrow, but you can get your legs round it really tight, grip on. The riding position's really nice and neutral on it, albeit you're canted forward. You know, it's a good thing in this bike. It puts your head on into the wind. It just puts you in a really good position to, you know, have a bit of fun. Oh, what a bike this is. You know, for anybody out there that's got a current street triple, you know, would it be worth upgrading? Definitely. They've just made the bike, you know, it's such a good bike to start with. It was such a good base. It's a fantastic bike, the old street triple, but they've just, you know, they've just nurtured it. They've just dialed it in that wee bit more, and it's made a world of difference to it, because you will not go over how well this thing handles. It's razor sharp. You heard that old saying, it would corner like a housefly. This really would corner like a housefly. And it's got, you know, the bike's got your 5-axis gyro on it as well. So you know, it's actively looking after the ABS and the traction control, optimising it, just making sure it's keeping you safe at the same time. You know, anybody that's, you know, turn the electronics off, it makes you safe. You know, it helps you out. It's a wee helping hand, just to make sure you're keeping the bike on the road, and that's not a bad thing.
So here's the bike. Triumph Street Triple RS, finished in this fantastic cosmic yellow colour, and what a bike it is.
Typical Triumph. It's fitted with the highest quality components. You know, even, and what I'm really loving is now you've got the Triumph badge the right way up on the engine casing. It was always at an angle, and I just think that looks so much better when it's, you know, it's at the right angle. But it's such a joy, this bike. You know, the way that this bike's been put together, the quality of the fit and finish is just typical Triumph. This colour, I can't tell you how nice this colour is. This cosmic yellow colour in the sunshine is just, there's so many, it's like, there's almost like blues and like burnt orange through it. It's just phenomenal. It's such a deep, pearlescent, gorgeous colour. It's fantastic. You know, it's a liquid cooled 12 valve double overhead cam triple cylinder engine. You know, it's putting out 130 PS or 128 brake horsepower as we know it. Everyone's talking about this PS thing now, but you know, it's 128 old horsepower that the bike puts out and 80 Newton meters of torque. And you know, that is, as I said, is just perfect for the road. It's the perfect road bike. More than enough power than most to keep most people happy on the road, and even, you know, it's more than enough power than most people would need on track as well. You've got Showa 41mm upside down big piston forks, and it's got rebound, dampen and preload adjustment, which is really cool. And at the back you've got the Öhlins STX40 with the piggyback reservoir, and that has been a revelation for me riding that. Actually, it's so plush, but it's firm at the same time. You know, it makes it super agile because it's nice and firm, great road holding, but because it's got that Öhlins, you know, magic dust over it, it's just super comfortable as well. You know, it's so plush at the same time as being firm. It's hard to explain, but it feels amazing when you're sitting on the bike. Brakes are 310mm floating discs. You've got Brembo Stylema calipers, 4-piston radial calipers, and you've got a Brembo MCS radial master cylinder as well. So you've got, you know, that's the best braking setup you can get as far as I'm concerned for the road. It's superb, absolutely fantastic. On the back, you've got 220mm disc, and it's Brembo single piston calipers. So it's Brembo braking from head to toe. It's all over Brembo braking. You've got a 15 litre fuel capacity in this, so they've went down a little bit in the fuel capacity, but the reason that they've done that is because all of the competitor bikes out there, that's the sort of size of tanks they're using. And with a 15 litre fuel tank on that engine being a 765, it's a fairly frugal engine. You're still going to get decent mileage out the tank. The wet weight of the bike's 188 kilograms, and that in itself is, you know, that's just super light for a bike like that. 188 kilograms fully wet is really, really cool. You've got full LED indicators, front and rear. You've got LED headlights. You've got running light as well on it. It's just loaded with real high quality kit.
Triumph have really put a stake in the ground with this bike. The competition are really going to have to up their game, because this bike, this is a game changer. You know, for a bike like this, a middleweight naked, to be as good as this bike, is a game changer. It's been such an enjoyable bike to own and to live with, because it's, you know, you can do all sorts with it. It's comfortable. It's, you know, it's market leading handling. Stick a tank bag on it and a tail pack, do a bit of touring with it. It's just a great package. A great package. And if you've got one in order, you are a lucky person, because these are becoming a problem to get. You know, it's, the words get out there how good this bike is, and already they're flying off the shelves. You know, before I joined Triumph, I was never, you know, I'd never really had much experience with a triple engine. I'd always had fours. Fours are twins. I'd never actually, you know, spent much time on a triple, but I have to tell you, I'm sold 10 times over with a triple engine now. It just seems to be the perfect motorcycle engine. I love it. I want one! I want one of these. Do you know, we got 3 Moto 2 editions at the shop, and we sold them within half an hour. If you've got your name in one of them, comment in the comment section, identify yourself, because I'd love to get my hands in one of them. They are, I've seen them down at Hinckley, down at Triumph, and man, what a bike, it looks fantastic. But this RS has lived up, way up past my expectations. I've really enjoyed riding this today. It's so nice to ride. Down at the shop, down at West Coast, this is our demonstrator. You know, if you want to come down and get a shot of it, just give us a shout down. You're more than welcome to take it out. What a bike. And I just want to put a massive thanks out there to everyone at West Coast Triumph for giving me access to this bike to do this review today, because without them the channel wouldn't work. You know, I've got access to Triumphs, I've got access to Harley Davidsons, and I can do these reviews and let you guys know what they're like to ride. I've got loads more Triumph content coming up into the channel shortly. You know, if there's anything that you want to see in particular, let me know, because I'd be delighted to do a review on it and let you see my thoughts on the bike, try and help you out. As I say, I've got lots more Triumph content coming, and further down the line we'll have some Harley Davidson content coming as well. But please support the channel, give the video a like, stick your comments in the comment section, because it helps me out in the video no end when you guys are engaging with the video. And please hit the subscribe up. We're trying to get the channel to over 1,000 subscribers. We're nearly there. Please, I would love it if I could get a subscription off you if you've enjoyed the video. I'm looking at the stats for the videos, and 90% of the people that watch the videos are not subscribed. If you enjoy the content, please give us a subscribe. Doesn't cost anything, and it helps the channel out no end, and it helps me bring more Triumph content to you guys and let you see what's going on at the shop.
Well, there we have it, the Street Triple RS. What a bike. It's absolutely blown my socks off today, to be honest. It's such an agile bike. It's a nice place to sit. It's got a comfortable seat. It's got really good peg position. It's got good bar width. It's just a great package. I thoroughly enjoyed riding it, I really have. It's been a real surprise package for me, and I cannot wait to ride it more. But listen, thanks a lot for tuning into the channel. It's been a pleasure having you along for the ride. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. And you know, I've got loads more Triumph content to come. So if you want to see more Triumph content, please subscribe to the channel. It helps me out, supports me, and lets me know you guys are enjoying it. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you in the next review. Take it easy, man. I think I might have found my next bike. No.